Well, that's...
we're inside
we
with
all
Amy.
thought we're thinking it, but, you know, I guess...
Can I use my bonded ring?
You can.
I'm gonna cast sleep on this guy.
On Quigley?
No, the
Sure.
guy that's...
I cast sleep on the guard.
Oh.
Had you used your bonded ring the previous day?
No, because we
I
traveled.
don't think so. Yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah,
then,
because you've been traveling. Okay.
I really want to see how this goes.
He falls over.
Great. I go in.
Oh!
Marcus, easy.
Yeah, I'm just looking for Amy. Just
she's
wanted
right
to see
here.
my friend,
I sort
my
of
dear, sweet,
helped the man into
lovely,
a seated position.
wonderful Amy. And I go up to
What did
wherever
you
you
just
just
do?
said. What?
Why are you here?
Because,
What did you do?
Because Amy, I think that maybe there was something that was miscommunicated because I don't seem to have any of my belongings. And I really need my belongings.
He's trying not to...
So, dear sweet Amy, how can I get my belongings back and make things just right with you?
Please don't yell.
Well, they're not here.
What? I'm sorry. Did you take his thing?
Where
Excuse me.
are they?
I'm sorry, did you just say that you took his things?
Hey, he asked you a question.
Oh, I heard.
Answer.
I prefer not to.
I'm gonna try.
I don't.
I'm
Look,
gonna try to
here's
remember.
the thing. I feel like it
We
was
switched roles.
uncalled for you to take his things. I know I get it, but that also affects all of us because we're a team, and we didn't do anything to you, and I would really like to know where you put his things. Please. Please. We
You
need
know what
to...
affects me?
What?
Where, for the second time, I've met this man. He has treated me like I'm nothing, like I'm just a piece of trash that he can leave
I hate that.
blowing in the wind, and frankly, that affects me very
I'm
deeply.
so
Well,
sorry.
Amy,
Hold on, you better apologize.
you have clearly proven me wrong. You are anything but garbage. You are, in fact, the most important person in my life at this very moment. And I stand to think that you might be a very important person in my life going forward. So, Amy, I am deeply sorry for not performing to my utmost ability and letting you down in whatever way I may have, because I assure you that does not normally happen.
I pull him aside and I say, and say you want a relationship, something more than just trivial things.
And I'm just so sorry.
And I want so much for us that could be.
This
if
is
I
probably
just,
another bluff check.
Don't.
And while he's doing that, we're so sorry. Did you roll one?
No, he hasn't rolled yet.
Oh, he's just being...
Here we go. Oh, fudge.
Nat 20.
No.
Nat 20. Lyra, look at it.
Yes,
It's out of the
20.
box, and
It's
she
a
knows
20.
I count it when it's out of the box.
It's a 20.
What did you?
What did you roll?
Yeah, what did you roll?
20.
You know, can we see your dice though? 'Cause
Yeah.
I wonder.
Mrs. Quigley, come here and look at this.
Yes,
Look
please
at what's
do.
sitting. That is the roll die that I rolled. That's a 20.
Well, it's a good thing that you rolled a 20.
What? These rolls are insane!
So what happens?
I love this game. I love this game. If you are not playing or have played a tabletop RPG, Pathfinder, whatever it is, go play one of these at least once in your life, because
he's
it
being
is
really loud.
amazing, and the way that the dice can tell a story for you is just truly incredible.
Oh,
and
yes.
none of this was planned. This is amazing.
No,
We're
his
all
voice
just
gets
making
louder.
it
Oh, just on
along.
the seat of our. What?
Oh, man.
So, yes, and when you do get a game together, make sure to take pictures of it and send it to us, because we love that stuff and we love posting it on Tuesdays for
Tabletop Tuesdays.
Tabletop Tuesdays.
Are you
Jim,
talking?
while I'm waiting for a response, I'm thinking back to the room that was Horatio's that was trashed. Were there other things maybe that weren't in that room?
You
You
I have
don't remember what was in there when you went in, so.
And I can still hear you.
That's really great, Lyra.
I just feel as though...
You know,
Say you want a relationship. Say you want a relationship.
Just tell me
I've
your
heard
relationship.
people, and I keep hearing things, and sometimes people say, "Oh, you're so terrible."
I rolled a 20.
People say, "Oh, you're so terrible," and I think to myself, "No, because you've saved the town, but then than have any of you really. And really, all you do is you barge around town thinking that you're so much more important and better than all of us, and you treat us all like we don't even exist, like we're just figments, characters in your world. As if like this is just your story, and we don't even exist, and we're just nothing to you. And you know what? I hate it. I hate it. And you know what? You want all your things? Then why don't you go to the fountain and find all of your things?
Go where?
And then leave me alone and never talk to me again and never come in here demanding things and just go away. Go away and you can forget all about me like you wanted to do in the first place.
Oh, don't worry, Amy. We will never forget you, ever.
Amy, we're really sorry that he treated you like that.
Are you though?
I actually really am.
Well, I have work to do.
Oh, Marcus, I think your stuff's in
Thank
the
you
fountain.
for an unforgettable night.
Really? Why am I mad at you?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Why are you mad?
The things that I did
What did you
Didn't.
do?
did not say.
What happened?
I'm really sorry, Amy. This is not his brightest moment. Not a lot of
For
them
the-
are.
Well, there was,
Just go. Just leave.
and then
Just leave.
It's like another maze.
with
Go. Your things. You need them desperately. That is, after all, why you came to me, right?
Can't
While
we
we're
do
here,
anything?
I'd like to sell
No.
back a few of my pigs.
I don't want any of your things.
But the shop might.
Well, you'll just have to deal with somebody else then.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Not
We'll
right
come back.
What
We'll come
about
back.
this man that's right
gonna, like,
next to
move
you?
on.
No,
Moving
right now.
on.
No. Not right now.
Okay.
She leaves. She has turned around and she is gone.
So I then talk to the
Of course.
proprietor.
You immediately go over.
I run to the fountain.
Okay, you run to the fountain. What are you trying to sell back?
I'm trying to sell back this, hang on, I have a fishing net, a spear, and a masterwork sword.
Masterwork sword is the item that strikes an interested raise of the eyebrow. This is very fine blade. I could give you 130 gold.
Oh, good, I got it off a skeleton.
Cool.
Does he take the fishing net and the spear as well? No? All right,
Those are-
so what was that price?
130 gold.
Perfect.
Greg has pointed out Lyra is a cleric and could have married Amy and I right there and then and there. She could have solved this whole thing. Thanks a lot, Lyra, for not thinking of that. Could have solved it all.
You know what? It wouldn't have solved anything because you guys already had problems.
Krag rightly points out that Marcus deserves all of this.
I'm gonna
Well,
save
that's what
that.
he
I'm gonna
would
save
say.
that girl's life at some point, and I'm gonna roll a 20 again.
You're gonna roll 1.
20.
And then
Dylan
1.
Kaiser says, Amy will be joining Krag's spin-off group on Monday nights.
Krag?
All right. Are you buying more stuff?
No,
Better
I'm
not
good.
have a spin-off group.
While we're here, actually, do you have climbing spikes?
Yes?
And how much are they?
Let me refer to my guide.
Yes,
here.
please.
Which, by the way, JimJam's guide can be found at d20pfsrd.com.
Yeah.
If you have
Yes.
not gone to d20pfsrd.com at some point, then you are doing things horribly wrong because all of the rules are for freezies on that site.
For free?
Yep. Those rules are open
Freezies.
source, and luckily, there is a lot of time and energy that goes into making that site possible, which once again is d20pfsrd.com. You should go check it out, and more importantly, if you don't know, there is a gaming store associated with that site. You can get all sorts of gaming things for very inexpensive counts,
know
whether
that.
it's PDFs or actual physical items. You can purchase them there. Additionally, they are running a Patreon to keep that site up because, once again, it's free. It is a free resource,
yes.
and every single rule that you could want is there for you to watch. So, watch, see, learn, keep track of. And I think that you should at least consider checking out the Patreon or the store because it would go a long way to supporting them. So, big thanks to them for putting us on their site if you guys haven't
Thanks.
gone there, because we are now
So,
on there.
That's cool.
I'd like to read Kyle D. Adams' second comment down here, so shall. If you Also, everyone, Social is the djinn in our comment section, and if you would like to, Social talks back.
It's way too much, and we kind of smack him around a little bit, but...
No, we don't.
Social has no gender. You say him. Social is a djinn. But Kyle D. Adams says, if Amy needs a shoulder to cry on / a rebound date, I'm available.
Good, Kyle.
He also
Kyle
said this
D.
turned
Adams.
full soap opera.
Kyle,
sad.
you're aware that Jim is the one providing the voice, personality, and otherwise all inherent being to...
Oh, the troll
Amy.
got
That
trolled!
was good.
Ouch.
All right, so, yes, I believe...
I'm running.
Wait.
I
I'm
don't
just
care
waiting
about
on-
Quigley and his stupid selling stuff.
Okay.
I already know what he's going to do.
You can get some iron spikes, pretty cheap. You can get a silver apiece.
And then, talking as Diana, how many would you get if?
What I get? What do you want to use them for? They have a
Climbing.
variety of uses. You could use one to, say, spike a door
Climbing.
closed. You could use them to drive into stone to climb. You could
Yeah.
use them to, I don't know, do other stuff.
Oh, you know
Create
what? I'll
yourself
just
a
grab
little
6.
hangings. Yeah.
I'll grab 6.
6? All right.
Yes.
Just 6 silver.
After you've drove them in, they're done with, right? You don't get to...
If you
pull
can,
them back
you
out.
can retrieve
pull them
them
out.
if you want.
Do you have a Tanglefoot bag?
Oh, shopping.
No, it's just.
Yeah, you can get a Tanglefoot
I
bag.
love shopping.
Can I have 2 Tanglefoot bags?
You can have them for
While we're here.
2 of them.
Yes, please.
I would sell you 2 of them for 80.
80
What's
gold.
your name?
Wait, one more.
I guess the guy that you always deal with is Donovan. Donovan's the guy that you're
Donovan.
always
He's
dealing
the
with.
one that he's the owner of Swiftwind's Trading Company.
Donovan, do you have-
And he's down running the shop.
Do you have aid potions here?
Do I have what?
Aid potions?
Aid? Aid is a tough one to get a hold of. We have a limited supply.
Do you have 2?
We have exactly 2.
May I have those 2?
Well, if you can pay for it.
Well, how much are they?
250 apiece.
She wanted to let something out, right?
She held back.
Okay, no, I'm good. All right. Thank
I
you.
am running
You get to the fountain.
fountain.
You get to the fountain.
Is
floating.
it clean water?
Yeah, it's clean water.
Great. Glad we cleared
Floating
that
in the
one up.
fountain is all manner, and sunk to the bottom of the fountain are all manner of items that have been strewn about all around. There's a pair of dark blue robes. There's
I don't even
a-
want to. I don't even want to ask you this question. I don't want to ask you this question. What
is it?
But I'm gonna ask it.
Yeah.
Ask it.
The 750 gold pieces that I spent on scrolls last episode.
They're so. Oh.
Can you press the
How
digitate?
much do you get a kick out of this?
Well, I hadn't thought of it until you just asked that question, and when you asked it, it did make me feel good. It did make me feel good inside
Digitate them, right?
when I realized
Evil
that
JimJam.
this is bad news for Marcus.
Oh my gosh.
What's funny is I started a new character sheet, and truthfully, I did
Yeah.
list every item and
Yeah.
its location on my person.
No.
But the scrolls I did not. So, question,
Yeah.
because my bag is waterproof, it would be really great if they were in there. What's the odds you would say they're in the bag?
I think, what are the odds that this extremely upset and angry woman didn't overturn the bag and dump everything into the fountain?
That's
What
fair.
are the odds that he put it in the box? Because he has been storing stuff in the box.
But would he store his scrolls in the box?
Or at
I think you should make him roll for it.
yeah.
Yes.
Percentiles.
How many scrolls, what is the number of scrolls that you have?
Well, there's the scroll of Portalis.
Yeah.
And then
Which actually came in a scroll case, I believe, did it not?
That's good. He just saved that one for you.
Pretty sure that one came in a case.
Do you want me to count the individual scrolls or the types of scrolls?
Individual, the number of physical pieces of papers.
It's gonna be okay.
I missed it. What's going
This is like my
Oh, he's
my
just broken
love
now.
pat. It's my love pat.
He wanted to sleep with someone.
It didn't
I
work
had
out for him.
17 scrolls.
17 scrolls? Okay.
That's so
I do
sad.
love this game. I do. I love the randomness, the fact that the dice told the story. I also hate the stupid story that the dice have been telling. So, stupid dice.
Well, let's see how many scrolls are left.
Oh my gosh.
Fair number.
9.
You fish. I assume you're fishing all of this stuff out of the fountain. And you are laying it out to dry. And
Prestidigitate.
several of the scrolls
Yes.
were written on parchment, which is it's not paper, it's a much more sturdy material. Some of the scrolls did not fare so well. They were very delicate, and the magical inks have begun to run, and they have become just totally worthless. You managed to salvage 12 usable scrolls.
Oh.
No, that's better than I thought he was gonna give.
How do you need me to decide on which 12?
That is a good question. How do we decide which 12? I'll tell you what we'll do.
Kyle D. Adams says, I was fully committed to the story, unlike some people who shop all the time, in reference to being attracted to Jim as Amy.
Is there any extra paper in there? Like a blank piece of paper? That would be ideal.
Yeah, I can probably, yeah, I got
Okay.
you.
A blank piece of paper. Rip it into 17 pieces. And draw 12. Put the name
Thank
of the
you.
scroll on 17
Thank you.
pieces and then draw 12.
Thank you, Tech.
Thank you.
Once again, a huge shout out to our tech team.
Yes.
That was actually Guru
Yes.
Randall, who is new to the team, but not new to our hearts. Neo and Doc, of course, are our normal team, but we have Guru this evening. So if you do want to follow them, make sure to go over to their Twitters and their Facebookies and give them some love and support,
Yes.
because they work really, really hard to make it happen.
So while he's doing that, I would like to go to Sarge's and unload my my fishing net and my spear.
Okay. Here's the issue you're going to run into with fishing net and spear. These are basically used peasant items that there's no market for.
He's not going to give me. What,
Can I go to
like
Cadwell's?
4 bronze pieces?
There's no market for.
Right. Do you want to?
Frankly, the net is a very useful item that you should probably keep and use.
Can I go to
Put it in the
Cadwell's?
box.
The spear less so, and you're going where?
Cadwell's.
Cadwell's.
Where am I
Not
going?
really much for shopping, but I know what I want to ask, and then
Okay.
I want to get out of there.
So if you have some things that you want, you could just tell me what it is you want, and we don't have to
Magic
go through
Fang.
a whole thing if you don't want.
Magic Fang.
So just tell me what you want, and I'll tell you how much it costs and if you can get it.
Magic Fang.
Magic Fang.
That one.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That's yeah. He absolutely
is that?
can get you a potion of Magic Fang.
And can you tell me again, what it does?
Why do you want it?
I have a magic
Why do
Fang.
you want it?
It's +1
What do you
attack
think
and
it
damage.
does?
Stop yelling at me! +1 attack and damage.
Yes, it'll give
It's
you
a
a
magical
+1
weapon.
to when you're using your natural. So when you're using an unarmed strike, so when you're punching, it'll give you a +1 to your attack and damage.
Okay, I already have one, but I think I want to get one more.
Okay, you can get another one.
right, how much?
It'll cost you 70 gold pieces.
Okay,
It will last for 5 minutes,
okay.
and it'll give you a +1 to your attack and damage.
Yep,
You can
awesome.
absolutely get one.
Thank you. I knew what I was talking about. What? Ridiculous.
Is there anything else that do you have anything that you want to buy, Quigley or
No.
Alex?
No.
You guys are done? Okay.
Unless there's nobody in town that Goodness gracious, what am I trying to say?
Brain fart.
Take it and they put some magic in it and
It's
they
a potion.
Enchantment?
enchant it. Yes.
Well, you know who is an
started with an
enchanter?
E.
You do not know anybody in town who offers that service. The only
Marcus.
people who manipulate magic that you know of, Marcus, who does not appear to be able to do that,
Horatio.
Swan, who you're not sure if he's able to do that, and potentially potentially somebody who would have information on it would be in the archive, Penelope or Mortiform. No.
So I just
More
run
information.
over to Penelope and I say,
Okay.
do you know anyone who enchants things around town?
Mortifor used to provide those services, but obviously he's no longer here, so no. But I did hear that there is a newcomer to town who's quite adept at the magical arts.
Is his name Horatio Swan?
Oh yes, that man.
I don't. All right. Thank you, Penelope. You've been most helpful.
Krag says, no, Jim is a fair and just god. He just gave Marcus most of his scrolls back.
Tis true.
I will
'tis
say
true.
that's true. He did give him most of them, which is
Lucas
really
Martinez
nice.
points out that annoyed Dwindle shows up and says, "Get this stuff out of the fountain! I just cleaned it, you idiots!"
So, actually, I do have something that I was going to do this morning while he is distracted with that. I look to my other compatriots and I say, I would like one more stop, and I go to the barracks.
Okay.
And I'm looking to talk to somebody. I'm looking to talk to any
Are
guard
there barracks?
or
They're the only place that you know that guards
the prison.
stay in would be the prison.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm going to the prison. I'm trying to talk to
I'm sure this is coming through the microphone, so I apologize to everyone who has to hear the sad disappointment of certain scrolls no longer being in my
possibly
possession.
Graham, if he's there. If not, I would prefer to talk to Sean or maybe Coral.
What about Jonathan? Because I
You don't-
bet
No.
You don't see any
Dave
of
Dillard
those
says
people,
Jonathan?
Is there anyone?
but you do see
Is there anyone I
a
don't
man
know?
you recognize who sees you open the door and looks quite delighted
No, he doesn't. No, he
to
does
see
not look
that you
delighted.
come back.
Be nice to the man.
Well,
Hello, Jonathan. Glorious day.
Hi,
you
Jonathan.
guys
Say hello.
saved the water.
Oh my goodness, it talks so
And I am very interested to hear how that happened.
Well, it went
I mean,
great.
it's
and
important
I
just
feel
that
bad.
we get information like that for the city
Stop talking,
records,
Jonathan. Please stop talking.
so
Be
that
nice.
we can properly honor the history of the town by having those kinds of deeds in the history.
Is Sergeant Graham
Officially.
here? Just yeah. Is the sergeant here, or
Well,
perhaps somebody else that we could talk to?
the sergeant, he
Is-
might be in his office,
I'm just trying to
but
hurry him up. But
I'm
it's
not
working.
sure because I haven't
All right.
seen
Jonathan,
him.
Jonathan, stay
He
focused. Jonathan.
did say
I want to try something.
that he was, going to be
be
really
I
busy
feel like we're in Zootopia
for
and we're
the
at
next
the DMV.
week.
Character of the DMV.
Jonathan.
So he probably would not be able to take
Jonathan, stop talking!
a meeting.
I think I lost
Quigley.
him at like hi.
Jonathan, I have questions that need to be answered, and since we're such good buddies, you and me both such
you heard it
great
first. You heard it first here. They are good buddies.
Well,
not here.
I'd love to help
Heroes
you
of the
guys
town.
as much as I
Jonathan,
can.
it's very
Squire Quigley.
inappropriate to talk when someone else is talking. Just, and then you might want to
Then
speed
why
up
do you
your
do it
talking.
all
You're
the
not there.
time?
Anyway, because we're doing this little chit chat between friends, I was hoping that what we talk about could be forgotten right as soon as we talk about it. Is that all right with you? And I just need a one-word answer.
Going back to what you said before, you're right, Quigley. Where are my manners? It is very rude to talk over people, especially heroes such as yourself. I'm really sorry, and I hope you accept
Oh, jeez. Why can't you just be mean? But you're not, so
Thank
it's
you,
great.
Jonathan. But now, can you answer the question that I just asked you in maybe a yes or a no?
I don't know.
Just
Well, the problem is that any conversations we have are a matter of public record.
What are you asking?
Did you just ask why Quigley hates Jonathan so much? Did you just ask me
I'm
that
just
question?
saying that because he's a nice guy.
Jonathan, I need to know about the
He's
Sixers.
just a slow talker. So it's just a little annoying.
I need to know about the Sixers.
I think it's a baseball team.
They're a criminal organization.
The Sixers are a basketball team,
And
Leroy.
let me tell you what I know about the Sixers, and you can tell me if there's any extra information on top of that you'd be willing to tell me. The Sixers, they break the law, they're very corrupt, and they sell illegal items, mostly in Anderley, where they basically run the town. And I know that Trevor Six is the head of that organization, and that they have a rule that everybody gets one, and as long as you make do for what bad thing that you've done to them, you either are fine or you die.
I have to interrupt just for a brief second. Why does Quigley not just ask Marcus, who has knowledge local?
Well, the problem is that
That's a love pat.
all of the things you've said are alleged crimes and activities, and since they've never been convicted by the laws of the realm, as an official of the law, I can't speculate on things that may or may not have allegedly been done, especially
Wakes me
since
up.
Anderley
It's time
is
to go
not
on.
in my
Let's leave.
jurisdiction, and
I'm just gonna
I
take
have
a
no
nap.
authority
Let me know when he's
there.
done.
And what
So-
if, in theory, there was a group of these people coming through your town?
well,
What?
if there were a
they
group
gonna
of
come into our
criminals
town?
in town and we caught them doing criminal activities
You would
and
slowly
there was
strike over
evidence to
forth.
convict
They would
them
arrest them.
through the due process of the proper trial,
Oh my gosh.
then we would be able to turn those alleged crimes into points of fact and hold them here in the Chapsborough jail for however long the sentences would be, which would of course have to be
I leave
appropriate to their
I leave in
crimes.
the middle of him talking to me. I can't take it anymore. He's the worst person in all of Transfer. I hate this man so much.
I think it just means you don't have patience to listen to what he has to say, but that's okay. We'll talk about it later. I think it's time to go. So we leave. Thank you for your time. Oh my gosh.
Don't talk to him. He's just gonna talk.
No. It's like we left.
Well, I hope that was helpful.
No. We're done. We're gone. JimJam, we're
I
gone.
really wish that we could have talked to the sergeant or just
Great,
anyone
Christian says.
else.
I like how Marcus's belongings are found as a punishment to both Marcus and Adam.
Isn't it wonderful?
No.
Okay, well, loving.
Right, so I have the information that I need. I'm just done with him so much. Just
Why did you
done.
even ask him?
Because I'm getting involved with Horatio Swan,
Yeah, I
and
don't want to do that.
trust him.
I don't either. I
And
agree.
maybe there's a way to do both, where we are still the heroes of the town, and we can get the town's guard to arrest them, get Horatio his things so that he's not.
Why are we helping him?
Because if we don't help him now, he's going to backstab us. I still think he's going to backstab us
going to.
anyway.
He's gonna
So, but if we can
throw us
still
under the
get
bus.
him
I
his
don't
thing,
know
but here's the
that.
thing:
Have
if
you
we
talked
can
to
get,
him? He's
if we can get him his
got a
things,
nice voice.
while also blaming the town for arresting these people, then we're in the clear.
Okay, well, we
Let's
got
just-
nothing done with
Well,
Jonathan.
yeah, let's just go and check up on Marcus, make sure he's okay.
Brian Summer is joining Team Quigley on this one. He says, Jonathan is slowly chipping away at my pacifist nature. I may end up stabbing him in the face, which is exactly how Squire Quigley feels.
But Krag brings up a good point. Get Jonathan drunk and ask him back to your room, Quigley.
No, never. He'll talk slower.
All right.
So, Marcus, have you determined which of your scrolls you have saved?
I feel like this is like the cat in the box situation.
Yeah?
Right
Oh.
now, as long as I don't
They're all
draw,
there as long as you haven't
They're all
drawn.
there.
Can I draw?
They're all there.
Oh,
And Lacey Zadradnik
Zaradnik.
We are
Radnick
sorry if we
said,
butchered it.
Marcus
Sorry.
destroying a scroll in order to save his scrolls. Irony.
I didn't destroy a scroll. Destroyed
you
a
did.
simple
It
piece of
kind
paper.
of looks like it.
It's basically a scroll. All right.
I need your help, Lyra.
Go.
I'm gonna do this, and then you just tell me what it is.
Okay.
What is it?
Mage armor.
Okay.
Great. So he saves himself.
Great. All
That's
right.
good,
What,
he
what
needs
else
that.
do I have?
Alarm.
What's alarm?
Okay. Still got alarm.
Invisibility. All these things are to save him.
Keep going.
Well, alarm probably would have been good.
Unseen servant.
Look at that.
The same thing as invisible. I'm sure. Okay. Reduced person.
Yes.
That's it, right? You had 17?
No. He has 5. He's giving me 5.
Yes, but he needs
So
12.
he gets 12. Yes.
So he had 17 spells, correct?
Shocking grasp.
So he keeps that one.
No, they're doing it reverse.
Oh,
they're
I
drawing the ones
understand.
that he saved, not the ones that are getting ripped up.
Web. Go web.
He's
Spider-Man.
getting all the good ones, it looks like.
Shield.
He's getting all the ones that he didn't know.
I have one of those. Zorodnik.
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 Lacey, I love your first name. And your
Zorodnik.
last name is awesome. Once we figure out how to say it, Zorodnik. And large person, so reduced person and
Good.
large person. What else you got?
How many more?
I don't know that we've seen Lacey's name before up there.
I know that's
Oh,
awesome.
that might be.
are
Is
you
there a new
viewer,
commenter?
or have
Magic
you-
missile.
We have seen Lacey's name up there? I've never said
7, 8,
Zorodnik.
9,
I've never
10.
seen it before either, though.
2 more.
Maybe they've said it. I've said your name for the first time.
And
For
large
the
person.
first time.
Wait, you have 1 more.
Are you done yet?
No, there's 1 more. He's only gotten like 1 helpful.
But if you are a new viewer, thank you so much for watching.
Mirror image.
All of you new viewers out there, please remember to share this episode, to like it, and share it with the hashtag dragons and stuff, and you will be entered to win wonderful prizes. They're very fun to win, and you will enjoy it, and we enjoy giving it to you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we
please
do.
share it. You must be in the United States or Canada, and also have a public share. Make sure it's public.
Dylan Kaiser says, was that a Spider-Man reference?
Ah!
Sarah? So she does watch movies. Yes.
Lacey.
And I loved Spider-Man, saw it twice.
Lacey is Lucas's girlfriend.
Yeah, Lacey's-
Wonderful.
Lacey's been in here a bunch.
Cool.
Lacey's been in here a lot.
Well, I've never read her name.
Yeah, Lacey,
never-
I got your back.
I haven't seen
I
her
know,
name
even though
either.
you're against me,
Mrs.
I got your
Quigley
back,
was the
Lacey.
first one to
Lacey,
say.
I'm sorry. My perception is only +1.
Yeah, now we know that. I'm upset about that.
Well,
Okay, so what's
next
going
time.
on?
Marcus has tallied up the scrolls that are salvageable and unsalvageable. I think he got a good mix. I heard some of the ones that he had bought, so there's some. He's got to keep some of the ones that he had bought. I think he did lose 1 or 2 at least that he had been hoping to copy into his book. So
Is that a seagull?
yeah,
Yes.
I guess you guys are on
Scuttle.
the beach now. The
Ariel?
river goals.
Another movie.
So,
Okay.
I go over
See,
to the
Dylan
Mouse
Kaiser, I
and
know
Moth.
movies.
Okay.
To see if Lord Marcus is there, and I will wait for him.
No, I
I'm at
thought
the fountain.
we were at the
Yeah.
fountain.
The fountain's very close, though, right? Could I see him from the?
No.
What's the
can see him
odds,
there,
Jim, that she left me my
Don't ask,
My-
just have it.
pearls?
Apologize later.
Your pearls? All of your things are accounted for. It doesn't look like she's taken anything from you.
Great.
That's nice of her.
I spend the rest of my day prestidigitating everything.
Okay.
And eventually, I'm gonna get those robes back on.
Eventually get those robes back on. All right. You know Marcus is at the fountain. Were you going to go there instead?
Sure. Yes.
You get there. He is
Did I
looking.
lose my coupon for 10% off at Cadwell's?
Coupon?
That was not made on waterproof paper.
Did you see what she wrote?
Lacey said, "Not sure how I feel about Marcus having my back."
You find Marcus dejectedly prestidigitating a variety of items and placing them back into his bag. He looks like he has finally managed to get clothes on, but he doesn't look too happy.
Lord
It's been a rough
Marcus,
day.
I know it's been a very
Rough
tough day,
night.
but I do have some things that I think we should bring up before we talk to Horatio.
Great.
First of all, I don't trust him, and I know you do. But I have a feeling he's going to turn on us,
Great. You got that feeling?
and I'm worried about it that we're going to get in trouble with the Sixers then. So I had a concept that I thought might make you a little bit interested, because I know you and Sir Krag are always trying to pit other people against other people. What if we were able to lure the Sixers into town, somehow grab the stuff from them, and then set the town's guard on them?
Or get
For
the
what?
red mass mercenaries to go against them.
So that we are not liable for what happened to them.
You're not understanding, Quigley. For what?
For what?
You want to get the items off of them, and then have the town's guard go find them, being people.
I'm sure they have other stuff in there.
You just said you wanted to get the stuff.
I want
Not
to
all
get
of
the 3 things. What are they? The 3. Horatio said
Griffin eggs.
there are 3 griffin eggs.
Are those dragon eggs?
No.
A griffin is a griffin.
griffin. Half
Get
lion,
the 3
half
griffin
eagle.
eggs
What?
for Horatio,
Lion, half eagle.
so that
Oh,
he
cool.
doesn't
Yeah, I'll take
turn
those.
on us. 4. So that he doesn't turn on us and do some crazy magic that.
Horatio wouldn't turn on us.
All right, you may think so.
How long have
What?
you known
Stop.
Horatio?
Years. Swanee and I are good friends.
Yeah.
I don't trust him. He's got a
Don't
stupid
trust him.
face.
He's got a weird
what?
voice. I can't. I have a really hard time. Please tell me that even if we are doing this, he's not coming with us.
Why don't we just do the job?
I say do the job.
That's great, but is he coming with us?
Yes.
I'm going to need.
I can't
I'm going
handle
to need
him.
some very specific. Like he's going to need to show me some good faith in order for us to do
He
this
just
job.
told us about the job.
Why would we?
Yes, stealing from other people, stealing things.
Stealing from thieves.
Like Robin Hood.
But that's not. That's not.
No, wait,
who
that's
we
not
are.
right.
That's not what we do. We're
Plus
heroes.
Quigley.
Robin Hood is the thief.
Quigley. Plus, we're doing this deal, and part of this deal's with the Red Mass mercenaries, which is good for us because then we get the in with the Red Mass. Where's Krag?
He went off.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe he
When?
died of
He followed.
dysentery.
No, we know he
he
didn't
followed
die.
someone out the door and he just hasn't come back. I don't know.
When?
Last night.
Last night.
What? Wait, why? What guy? Who did he follow out the door?
That guy that wasn't supposed to show
Swiftwind.
up again.
Yeah, or no, not
The
Swiftwind.
Red Mass
Mark.
mercenary.
The guy with the white
That
eye.
was
and the-
karaoke.
Why is he following Red Mass mercenary?
I
doesn't
don't
like
know.
them.
We don't know.
All right, well then we definitely needed to do the job because we need them to know that we're on their side and whatever Krag has done stupid is not on us, it's on
I
Krag.
don't think you have room to talk if Krag's doing something stupid because of just what happened, like with all your scrolls and everything.
You don't even know that. You literally don't even know that.
Yeah, I watched you.
No,
grab
you
everything.
didn't. Lyra, you just got here.
I think
I'm
that
so
we saw him
angry
doing
about my
that.
scrolls.
Didn't we see him do
Stop metagaming more.
Never mind, just kidding.
Just.
I say, all
Breathe a
right,
moment.
all right, but
Whoa.
Lord
God.
Marcus, I'm going to bring up this idea to Horatio.
I don't like him.
Cool. Great.
Go
Awesome.
into the mouse and mark,
Okay.
waiting for Horatio.
Oh, he's there.
No, I wanted to be there first.
Well, you
Can't
took
get
his
your
goods
way.
along, do you?
You can't get your way.
Well, hello, Horatio.
Yeah? I assume you guys are ready for tomorrow.
I'm ready.
No, I'm not ready.
I'm ready.
My
Well, indeed, there should be
esteemed
some
colleague has
Strategizing. Yeah.
certain strategies he would
Oh, I can't wait to hear
love
them.
to pick
Yes.
your brain about.
Tell me,
First
how
of
are
all-
we going to liberate these griffin eggs from...
First of all,
Yeah.
Horatio, let's get one thing straight. I don't trust you at all.
Well, that's just silliness. I have nothing but your best interest at heart.
Yeah, what is that exactly?
do
What
you
is
mean?
the best interest that you
The
have?
best interest is to get paid, yes? Quite
Yes.
a large sum of
No,
money.
no,
That's
the
my
best
interest.
is to be a hero and not to just get paid.
Well, excellent, because these men don't deserve what they have, and frankly, whatever they're going to do with it is probably no good.
So, I have another alternative. Would you say that these gentlemen are probably carrying more amounts of contraband in their possession rather than just the 4 griffin
It's
eggs?
possible, but I wouldn't count it likely.
It's possible, but you wouldn't count it likely.
No, not in this particular ship.
What was your plan then? I'd love to hear this.
Well, I happen to know the route by which the wagon will be
So
taken
what, you
back
just want to
Henry.
go cast sleep on them, they fall asleep, we grab the eggs and get out of there?
That seems pretty simple, yes. But I would say that we should wait. We should get there first. Lay a little ambush.
All right.
Ambush!
Catch them unawares.
Oh, where's Krag?
Liberate the griffin eggs from their place and be gone before they even know.
If I'm going to do this plan, there's going to be two aspects of it that we will follow. First of all, we will include the guards of Trapsborough. They will come in after we have done our work. We will tell them that they are along this path, but they will come later and find the cart.
What did you just say?
Hopefully there will be contraband items there, and these gentlemen will be asleep still. And hopefully they will catch them and take them to prison.
I think you're missing a fundamental element of
What?
the arcane here, is that sleep will only last a few moments.
I know, but
Minutes, just long enough for us to get the eggs and be gone.
I understand, but if we time it just correctly, it could be good. And it would do a lot of good for the city of Anderley as well.
I don't really think we should be doing it near enough to town for the guards to be involved at all.
You just keep getting creepier and creepier.
See, now this is another reason why I don't trust you.
Yeah, I'm with Quigley. I'm having a hard time.
It doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to do it near traps? You're all worried about taking things. You do
other
realize
thing is-
that taking things and having the gods know you've done it is like the exact opposite.
Swanee, you see
What
you
you'd
see
like to
what
have
I've been
happen
in
here.
now for so
Honestly,
long.
I understand that this up front. What we're doing is not precisely, in the most technical of terms, a legal action.
See, that's what I have a
But
problem
it
with right
is
there.
for the good of everyone, ourselves included. Come now, you know what these men are like, don't you? Has Marcus not told you about these vicious men?
I have
Just think
heard.
how much more vicious they would be with fully grown and trained griffins at that
Let
beck
me
and
ask
call.
you, how much are griffin eggs worth?
3,500 gold. each.
3,500 gold each, correct?
Yes.
And there are 4 of them.
Yes.
So we're talking about 14,000 gold pieces.
Yes.
So,
We're talking about 23,000 gold
so
pieces.
14,000 gold pieces. Now, apparently, you get this alleged one-time rule that if you cross them one time, it's fine as long as you pay them back. So are we willing as a group to pay 14,000 gold pieces to the
Why
Sixes?
do you think that you're ever going to have to pay anything back? That's not the point of this. They won't know we've done it. As you mentioned, you use magic and subtlety and the element of surprise, and we don't get caught by these men.
Those are not concepts that Quigley
The
understands.
other thing is, Horatio, that I need an enchanter to enchant my sword to be lit always.
What?
What does that have to do with anything? That would make this job actually infinitely more difficult because
Yeah.
then they would be able to see us coming.
Yeah, well, no, they wouldn't. I have another sword.
Where are you gonna? There's no pocket.
I have
that's
a
long
sheath.
enough.
It goes into the sheath.
And then it just glows out of the sheet.
Listen, if you want your blade enchanted, and it's of
No.
high enough quality, I can do it, but you will have to pay for the materials. That's no cheap endeavor.
How much is it?
Well, to be lit for all
I'm
of
still
time.
shopping.
Let me check.
Jim, would you happen to be using D20 PFSRD?
Yes, I'm going to have to check D20 PFSRD to let me know how much a permanency
Excuse
spell
me.
costs.
If you have not headed over to d20pfsrd.com at some point, or opengamingstore.com, which is the gaming store that I mentioned, opengamingstore.com, that's the website for that one. Head on over there and check out what they got to offer. It's a lot of stuff for pennies.
Or if you want to go to our store and buy awesome T-shirts
Look how
for
great this shirt
all
is.
of us except for Evil JimJam for some reason, go to wictheseries.com and you yourself can purchase these amazing shirts in a wide variety of colors, and you can show your support through
Yeah,
us
take a
by
picture.
taking a photo of it and sending it to
Please,
us.
that'd
We
be
love it.
awesome.
I want to see.
Benjamin Snyder, Marcus needs his bag enchanted to only open on his command. Yeah, thanks, Ben. Krag, Brian and I are creating our own adventure during the drinking and shopping and arguing. Yeah?
That's
Typically,
nice.
an enchantment of
Krag,
that
pay attention to
sort
us.
would cost you 2,500 gold pieces.
Whoa.
However, if we can just get this on the road, then I would do it at a steep discount,
For free.
1750.
Worth it. No, have him light your sword.
I can light your sword.
Alex,
Yes.
would you like to be a lot wealthier than you are right now?
Yes.
Lyra, would you like to be a lot wealthier than you are right now?
I don't really care.
That's not
Great.
even a
Alex,
third.
you want to just go do this thing with Horatio?
Yes.
Very nice.
Great.
Do you
Alex
want to
and I
go
are
do
in.
this thing
No,
with
I
Horatio?
absolutely do
we
not.
don't want to. So unless you sweeten up this pot a little bit, I'm not going to do it.
It sounds like your friends are just going to split the money 2 ways instead of 4, which really makes a good deal for them.
They'll probably die.
That makes a great
Certainly
deal for
not.
us. Why would we die?
Weren't you the one who was just crying last episode, being like, "Oh my
You've got
god"?
Horatio, you've got 2 spellcasters, you've got sneaky sneak stabby stab. And when Lyra inevitably discovers that she likes shiny things and remembers what those look like, she'll
And
be like, "Oh, I
jewelry.
wanna come."
Yeah.
So Krag says, "Squiggly, strike Swan down with all of your Jonathan anger." He's getting pretty close, Sir Krag. He's
Quigley.
getting pretty close.
If you're not on board with the plan, I'm gonna have to ask you to step away from the table.
Fight, fight, fight. Just kidding.
I mean,
Swanee, this is your last chance. If anybody is here who can take a lot of hits and still keep on fighting, it's me.
Alexander Beecroft wants to know, where can I get the shirts?
Oh, we just
Well,
said
you can get it at wictheseries.com. And when you go there, you will see a little shop button at the top. Click the shop and check out the apparel.
Yay.
That is wictheseries.com. Check it out. It's also
awesome.
right over there. It's right over there. It's right down there.
You keep my share of the treasure,
There.
and I'll do it.
No, it's not acceptable at all.
Can we go?
That's our
Understand.
treasure.
Well,
It's my share.
You have to
No.
do. You have to come with us for your share.
Fine, I
you
make-
understand, Mr. that your group is getting 50% of the proceeds. And you do understand that 7,000 divided by the 4 of you is 1,750 gold.
Oh, so I would.
So you would literally just be doing the deal that I just told
for
you.
free.
Fine. Then,
Come on.
fine.
There you are. There's a smart man.
I don't like you. All right. So I'm talking to Jim
Fine.
Jam now.
Yeah.
That actually sounds
All right.
like
I'm
fun.
going to
the
ready
money.
an action.
Yeah?
All right. As soon as I see this man turn and backstab us, I am chasing him down to grapple him.
Okay. Get ready an indefinite action for all of time.
No,
That's
Jim
just
Jam.
not how
It's
it
an
works.
indefinite. I don't trust him. It's an indefinite thing.
I tell you what, because you actively distrust him, I can give you certain bonuses. For example, if you wanted to sense motive him, or if you wanted to keep an eye on him, but you can't ready an action for all of time.
Perfect. You know, hey, Jim Jam. I understand you. All right. You and me readied the action.
Viewers on Twitch,
Perfect.
viewers on Facebook, have you hit the share button on the Facebook video so that you can be eligible to win the prizes from Paizo at the end of this half of the episode? If you have not, simply hit the share button, use the hashtag dragons and stuff when you share it on Facebook. You have to be in the United States or Canada to be eligible. And of course, you want to make sure that your share, just that share, you don't have to make your whole profile public, but just make that share public so that we can see your name so you can be eligible to win the prizes. If your share is not public, then we have no idea who you are and you can't win stuffs.
Do that soon,
what's gonna happen?
because we are coming up on the half. We're
And
gonna do a little bit more. And then...
I pull her aside as well, and I say, "Keep your eyes on him. He's not to be trusted."
What's
And I pull her aside as well. This is all like, when the moment is correct, all right? All right, and I say, keep your eyes on him, don't trust him in any moment, be prepared for anything, so that they get the same sense motive bonuses, and same initiative bonuses, and same ready to actions as I get as soon as this man turns on us.
Okay, can I ask him? So Horatio, what's gonna happen to the griffin eggs once we find them?
I would like a
Well,
pet.
I'm going to sell them.
What? Can I please?
And
have
then
one?
I'm going to give you half of the money.
Instead of the money, my portion, can I have an egg instead?
No, because your
Why?
portion is not worth 3,500 gold pieces.
Well, why do you get them? You're gonna make more of a profit on this than we will because you're gonna sell the eggs.
Marcus, you really have to help me here. 50-50 means that when I sell them, I'm going to take half of the total money that I got for the eggs. I'm going to give you half of it.
So why
minus
can't I just-
1,705
Math is
gold,
not strong in
50
this
gold
group.
pieces,
I just
so
want
that
one.
I can enchant this young man's blade.
Krag
And
says
then
get the griffin
you're
eggs
going
and
to
raise
get
them to be part of it.
1,750 gold pieces yourself to do whatever you wish
Please
with.
don't talk down at me. I am talking to you right now.
I'm explaining to you very carefully.
I don't need you to talk down to me.
And
when
I
you're
don't need
talking
to suffer
me.
your suspicions and your...
All I was asking
poignant
for was a
questions.
griffin egg. Because they sound really cute.
But that doesn't work, fortunately, Lydia.
We will find one day.
That makes me very sad. Why would you sell them? Are you sure you're going to sell them to
we,
the right person?
please say we're done.
We're done. I want to
Say once
go.
we're done,
Let's
then.
go. Do
But when-
something.
If perhaps you
Follow
wouldn't
me.
be best served by getting some rest,
I'm in.
meeting me here in the morning.
Fine.
I will
Oh, my
take you to
neck.
where we need to be.
Fine.
And then you
Horatio.
can set up your little ambush.
Yes, we shall.
We will take the eggs.
We'll do it.
We will make our money and go on our separate ways.
Absolutely.
Krag says I want to
Sounds
smash
wonderful.
this guy's
Sounds
head
wonderful.
Horatio,
Krag.
I'll be back in a
All I
little
want
bit
is a griffin egg.
to honor the other part of our deal.
What other
What?
part of your deal?
And that happens after we have the eggs. You know.
Oh, the
this.
book.
Yeah,
We discussed that.
I just had a bad night.
I understand. By the way, you do owe me 20 gold for cleanup of the room. Maisie wasn't very happy.
Well, that's on you. All right. So, are we going to go rest? Because
Yes, fine.
Yes.
Oh, Lord Marcus, Simon's back in his house, so I wouldn't go back there. We're meeting at, the other place.
do you
Wink.
have something in your eye?
Wink, wink.
Okay.
All right, team,
Yeah.
shall we go?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So, you guys can go back.
I'm going to Swift.
Marcus?
Okay, what do you want to get at Swiftwinds?
I need to sell them the pearls.
Okay.
I want to deal with Granger.
Okay.
No,
Um,
if I had to deal with Jonathan, he has to deal with Amy.
He already had to deal with Amy.
You want to
Wasn't
sell
pretty.
the pearls. You have regular pearls and you have the black pearls.
I have. Which one did I promise to? What's his face?
You promised him a
The
black,
black
pearl
one.
for 2 hours of the book.
Great. Then I will sell one black pearl and two regular pearls.
Okay.
Regular pals.
For the black pearl, I'm prepared to give you 250 gold pieces.
I accept 250 gold pieces.
Okay? For these lesser pearls, which are quite flawed and not nearly as valuable,
I need some.
I can give you 25 per piece.
So 300 total gold pieces. How about 320 for all three?
Fair enough.
Great.
So Kyle T. Adams says Quigley is about to go behind the couch. That might be true, because I don't trust this Swan character. And Alexander Beecroft says, definitely buying a Quigley shirt. Well, you've made a correct choice, Alexander!
You know, it'd be funny if Alexander actually bought like. Oh, they don't have Jonathan shirts. Never mind.
Let's be clear that I have no spells prepared for the day.
Right.
Well, that's why we're going to
so
bed.
We're going
my plan here was to give
I
you
don't
guys a
like your
minute
plan.
to prep your spells, figure out what you want to do. Then we'll take a short break. When we come back, we will start fresh in the morning with
And
you guys
start
meeting Swan
an
and
adventure.
heading off on your adventure.
All right.
Yes.
So take a few moments, decide, talk amongst if you have things you need to discuss amongst yourselves. If you want to prep spells, figure out what you want to do for the day.
I need
and
to
then the
go
next
to
morning.
Cadwell's first.
Okay. Sure.
We
Perfect
need
time
to
to do
buy,
that. What are you
disguise
looking to buy
kits.
there?
At Cadwell's,
kits.
I need spell components.
Hey, what?
We need
Okay.
to buy disguise
I mean,
kits.
potion, glamour potions.
No, we don't need to just look like other people. We just need disguise kits.
Why?
Or we're gonna look like real ninjas.
So that we don't look like ourselves in front of these people.
All right.
I also want to know if he has a potion of True Strike.
Yes, you can have a potion of True Strike for 40 gold pieces.
I look at him and I say, Cadwell, do you remember that I have a 10% discount on this purchase due to the hag's blood?
Yes.
Fantastic. God, I love you, Cadwell. So
That's not how Cadwell talks.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna get.
That's true, friend. That's not how Cadwell talks. Good catch.
I'm gonna get. What am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? I'm gonna get 200 gold pieces worth of. He's gonna honor the 10% on the total purchase, right?
Well, the
Because I'm prepared to
Spell
buy big
components.
today.
spell components are I believe that the coupon was for a single item. And the spell components are already discounted to you. They don't have a alternative market value.
What about that Mandragora stuff?
Never could find a use for it, friend.
Zoe Galleon, no, Marcus. You shot off all of your spells last night.
Yes, he did.
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows what I did or didn't do? 200 gold pieces for spell components.
Okay. That is enough for... Get you enough for 10 first levels or 1 second level spell. That's the ratio on that.
Just for a very short amount
That
of
doesn't
time.
seem
It'd be a second level, yeah, because a second level, you need 150 gold pieces worth of materials.
But I thought he was selling me double, basically. I thought for that amount, I would get at least 20 first levels. Because I paid 100 last time, I thought, for 10. I thought. Whatever. Tell me a number.
Yeah, I don't know. That doubled. I don't know about double.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Whatever. Let's make it simple. Got it. 10 spell components. Makes 10 first levels
10
or
first
1 second
levels,
levels.
or a second level and then 2 first levels. You don't use up the entire 200 for one. Yes.
Gotcha. And then I need 2 potions of True Strike.
Okay. That would be a total of 80 gold for the True Strike potions.
With my 10% discount,
With a 10% discount.
comes to 72.
Well, technically.
Showing off
I-
now. Those
since you
math
had to
skills.
debate.
Yeah.
Gross math.
We all need to buy a disguise kit.
Okay.
Great.
They really sell disguise kits.
Who are you buying that from?
I don't know.
Probably Sarge. Wouldn't Sarge have a disguise kit? Or do we need to go break that guy out of jail, Matthew
Donahue. Oh, I thought it was Donahue.
Okay.
Oh, I'm thinking. Never mind. Matthew.
Then I'm gonna go to the Mouse and Moth and pay Maisie 20 gold.
Okay.
So what did we get? Disguise kits?
Oh my goodness.
One
much is that?
singular disguise kit offers enough materials for 10 uses. So you could just get one.
Perfect.
Okay.
One.
You could find one easily at actually Swiftwings, and they would charge you 65 gold pieces.
Perfect.
We'll split it.
We'll
Yep.
split it.
Math.
This will give you a
Four,
+2
six.
bonus on any disguise checks that you make while using it.
Just 12. No, wait. 65?
Yes.
That's what you said? So 15, 15, 15, and I'll take the extra 5 and get rid of 20.
So 15 gold.
Yes.
Do I? Does
you
a
holding onto it?
scroll get destroyed
holding
if I
onto it?
attempt to copy the scroll onto another scroll and fail?
I don't think you can, but yes, it would. Anytime you scribe a scroll and fail, it destroys the.
Great. Awesome.
And I think you can only copy. You can only scribe scrolls from scrolls that are in your book. That are in a spell book.
Gotcha.
By the way, so I'm using this Pathfinder player
It's
character folio,
amazing.
and it is truly amazing. We
I'm
gave one away as a
jealous.
prize last week, and it is just got some wonderful stuff on it. I truly suggest you go over to one of the shops that we've mentioned before. What were
Yes, I'm gonna buy it.
Open Gaming Store, or of course Paizo.com.
Or you can go to paizo.com. They sell wonderful items just like this. And if you're thinking about creating a character, it has many, many pages of wonderful information that you can put in here. All those sheets that he has are basically in a well-informed, well-laid out way, all in this. I mean, it's just truly a wonderful thing. You should check it out.
I'm going to.
Tobias Theed says, hey guys, I'm just going to tune out now, already going to show the new trainee a couple of things, but we'll most definitely watch it tomorrow. Currently, already catched up to episode 10. So have a good
Awesome.
evening and slay some stuff. Thanks,
Thank you,
Tobias. Thanks for checking us out.
And Penelope
enjoy.
Taylor says, I couldn't wait till I got off work, so I tuned in from my car, driving home. Hello, dragons and stars!
Hopefully you're driving safely.
Be very
just head
careful,
off
Penelope.
to the
I
side
hope-
and just listen.
Be safe.
Yes,
And then
please.
I'm going to spend the rest of my evening in the box attempting to put scrolls into my book.
Okay.
Which I can roll off
Okay, you can
camera
roll
during
and
the break
we'll
if we
resolve
want.
all of those.
Perfect.
Just
Okay.
we'll resolve those in the morning. So you got your kit. Is there anything else that you wanted to purchase?
No.
Okay. Well, on that, I think it's time that we take a break so that when we come back, we are all fresh and ready and prepared for this amazing, awesome adventure to continue with Horatio Swan leading these characters towards greater riches and victory.
Wealth.
And clearly never doing anything bad to them, despite Quigley's horrific and unfounded suspicions.
Not unfounded! Last week I did a sense motive and I rolled really high, and you were like, oh, he's definitely up to something.
Yes.
Anyway.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching that part of Dragons and Stuff. I hope that you will check out more parts of the adventure and that you will join us live Fridays, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at facebook.com/dragonsandstuff. We'll see you then.